afternoon, good night. It's still kind of weird to me that I have no idea who will watch this and what time of day you might watch this. So whoever you are, whatever you're doing, hey. I just wanted to share quickly a little tidbit from the history of the Tower of Babel. It can be found in Genesis chapter 11, verses 1 through 9. So if you have a second, pause me, go grab your Bible and you can follow along. Or you can pause me and open your Bible app and read chapter 11, verses 1 through 9. We'll get you the whole story. So we're actually just going to cover 2 verses, and I pray that God will speak to you and me through his word today. So the scene is set, and we learn in verse 3 that there has been a huge breakthrough in the advancement of technology. A new invention is on the scene, and it is a game changer. It is the brick. All right. Mankind, created in the image of our Creator, makes us creators, inventors, engineers, and all of the successes that we create for ourselves in this world can be attributed to that characteristic that we share with our Creator. So we see the beginning of it all right here with the invention of the brick. The people get their hands on this brick, and then they realize, whoa, 2 can be permanently joined together with tar. And this seems so mundane and obvious to us, but think about how monumental this was at the time. So let's see what they do with it. Verse 4, they said, "Come, let us build for ourselves a city and a tower whose top will reach the heavens. Let us make for ourselves a name, otherwise we'll be scattered abroad over the face of the whole earth." Those plans sound innocent enough, right? A city, a tower to be closer to God. What's so bad about that? Well, this story occurs only 4 generations after the flood, and the command given to this people can be found in Genesis chapter 9. God gives a covenant to never flood the earth again. We know about that one with the rainbow. And he gives a command. He commands Noah and his descendants to be fruitful, multiply, and fill the earth. So far, these people have been doing just that. They're multiplying, they're growing in numbers, and then they get too large for one area, so they branch off. Some of the descendants go a certain way, and they have to establish the land. They have to start the cultivation process all over again. It's a big ordeal, okay? Well, now that a more permanent structure for shelter has become available, this current situation seems kind of a bummer. And watch this. Now that there are other options, obeying God's command seems optional. So let's build ourselves a city. Let's just settle here. Let's enjoy the comforts of an extended stay. Let's make for ourselves a name. See, these plans reveal a self-serving and disobedient heart in the people. This new invention that is certainly a gift of provision from the Lord becomes a distraction from God and a distraction from his calling on their lives. They become less focused on building God's name and furthering God's kingdom, and they focus their efforts on building their own name and bringing themselves glory. So I have to admit right here, I've been guilty of the same thing. I am such a planner and an organizer, and there have certainly been times that my plans and my efforts are more focused on building my own kingdom instead of his. So as we read through these verses and we're thinking about it, let's take a look at our calendar and look ahead to the next few weeks. Or if you're not a calendar keeper like me, think about what your efforts and your resources are going to. Are you making your great God known to those around you? Are you advancing his work that he's allowing you to participate in? Or are we too busy building a name for ourselves and investing in our kingdom here on earth? So let's just ask ourselves, what do our plans reveal about the posture of our hearts?